everyone, Kim here with Sunshine Creations and Crafts, and I'm working on my project for the CardzTV 3D design team. The stamps that I'm going to be using is the Ticket Talk 2, and I'm going to be using So Sweet, Too Cute, and a Sweet Hello. Now I went through several of my Cricut cartridges that have 3D designs, and this one is the one that I chose. It just kept popping in my head thinking that's just so cute. Now just a side note here, if you want to make this basket, you can cut it out fit to page for this image here, and it comes out to be 5 1/4. And what's so great about this is if you're thinking that you're going to need to do multiple cuts, is it actually cuts out 2. But how you have to do it is you put it on your mat, and then you do the fit to page, which is 5 1/4. And then if you try to move it over and do fit to page on this side of the paper, the Cricut's not going to like it. So you have to unload your mat and slide it through and then do your fit to page, and then you can get your 2 images on one 12 by 12. Now again with this, if you want to make a bigger one, you can cut these 2 images out. You can do this at the recommended 5" and then this at the recommended 5", and so you're going to have a bigger basket. But I don't know, you know me and my treat boxes. I love little treat boxes. Now the paper I am using is from the Blossoms and Butterfly stack from Die Cuts with a View, and I've had this for a year or so, I think. Very, very cute paper. I don't think it's intended for Easter, but just there's a lot of spring designs and bright colors, and I went for the oh, what is that, plaid, and then it's got some really cute glitter accents in it. I found that when you're doing this particular treat box that there's no exact way to line this up on your scoreboard because it's at an archway. So I'm just kind of judging where I want to go, starting from this line here, and then I'm following to this line here, just matching it up with that little indentation right there. And I'm going to do that for all of them. Just finding the groove there and finding that one there. With the glitter paper or paper of this sort, you need to be very careful that you don't push too hard because it cracks easily. So there's the groove right there. I went a little bit off. Let's try that again. There we go. And then you also need to do these as well. Now, I think I could probably, well, we better do it the right way. We're going to go straight across. No, I'm going to go ahead, just for time's sake, I can go ahead and fold this up without the scoreboard. I should say scoring board. I just realized I said scoreboard. Sounds like we're in a football game or something. You have to be super careful with this glitter paper because I don't want it to split. Alrighty. And then this one right here folds down, and that holds the basket together. Alright, and let's go ahead and just finish up our lines here. Yeah, I think it's great that this cuts out 2 images on one sheet. Alright, so this is going to go like this. Snap that in. Snap that in, and then this is going to slide in like so. Now you're definitely going to want to put some score tape on this, or glue, either one that you want to use. I've got my glue handy here. Just a recommendation as I'm putting this together, probably should have put the glue on this here, because now what's happening is it's oozing through. It'll dry clear, but just recommending that. Alright, so these little cuts here are the slits for the handle. And I'm going to put that on the outside. I'm going to go ahead and put my little bit of glue on here and keep my basket together. Scoreboard, you wouldn't have to wait for it to dry. You guys know that. Look how simple that is. It's like easy as 1, 2, 3. Alright, now what I'm going to do for this basket is I'm going to take my Martha Stewart, I'm going to call them grass shears, and I'm just going to go, maybe a 1/2 inch up. Long enough that you want it to be about the length of the box. And I'm going to cut that right there. Some sparkly grass. Oh, not too bad for hand cutting. This time I'm going to put it down here. Alright, and while that dries, I'm not going to cut it till it dries. Trying to get it to stay on there. Let's go over to our, you know what, let's go ahead and put our crimping paper in. This is from Celebrate at Michael's, and they actually call it crimping paper. So I'm thinking, yeah, somebody came up with the idea at the Celebrate It Corporation, if they use their crimper and they cut it in strips, that they could sell it. And people like me would buy it. And in fact, I could make this myself. I'm going to put this in here like this. Try to be careful because my fingers have glue on them. And I want it to stay down just a little bit because I am going to put these adorable little eggs inside of this. Now this is a Spellbinders oval die cut that I ran through my dotted Swiss embossing folder. And I'm going to ink around the edges with my picked raspberry. We're trying to grow raspberries this year in our fruit garden. Hopefully they'll work after the storm last night that we had. Okay, it's not a storm. It rained, but it gave us a little bit of snow on the mountain, so I know that the water was really cold, and I don't know if our raspberries are going to survive it. We were told this is the right time of the year to plant them, but got weird weather. Alright, so we got that. Okay, now here's the cute part. I'm going to put these little tickets on here. And I've already put ATG on the back of those. Like so. I'm going to make my handle go back a little bit. Put this down. And I'm going, this is going to be part of the decoration of the basket. Oops. So they're little egg shapes. Like this. Oops. Come on, guys. Well, you know how I'm getting it. But I'm also going to be adding some little candy treats. So let's get those in. These are peanut butter M&Ms. That'll help hold those up too. So let's go ahead and put the whole thing in. dangerous for me to have these in the house, people. Dangerous. And then set that aside. I have this one left. We'll figure out what I want to do with that. I went ahead and cut out the Happy Easter. Let me get to that page again. I cut that out at 2 inches. Mother's Day. There we go. I cut this out in black and I cut that in pink, and then you've got the little ears there. So let's get those on. This is just basic pink cardstock. You know, it's probably something I got in a paper pack at Michael's or Joann's. And I love that back where you have the black and the pink. A little extra piece of paper there. And then let's come back over here and we're going to trim this. Trim it right there. And I want my Happy Easter to go right here, so I'm just going to put a little bit of glue here and there. That's going to go like this. Give that a few minutes to dry. Not long enough. Hold it there for a second, and then I'm going to put this ticket in here as well. This is part of the little decorations. There we go. Oops, a little piece of crimping paper stuck in it. Alright, so that's my little basket, my 3D Design Team basket. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and that's it for my project. Don't forget to hop on by to the CardzTV blogspot and put the link for you. Alright, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.